Hi guys, Taylor here, and I have Woody. So there was something going on with my microphone for this video, and it cut out for the first minute or so. So I'm going to do a voiceover as I'm doing right now and briefly talk about what I did, and then I'm going to let the video flow. That being said, right here I'm talking about how I taught Woody how to speak and hush. Today's session was focusing on speak and hush. The reason being is because Woody tends to offer speak way too often, and he does it so much that it has become ingrained, and he barks at you and us all the time whenever he wants something, whenever he's frustrated, just for so many reasons. So I decided to teach him speak and hush. That way he can do it on cue and offer speak less but offer hush more, because we're going to reward the offer hush and not the offer speaks. We're only going to reward the speaks that are cued, which is what I explained here. So basically putting speak on cue, which seems ridiculous, but putting it on cue and only rewarding it when we cue it really does help dogs that tend to bark too much. And then putting hush on cue helps break the barking, of course, when he does bark, but then but you have it on cue but also rewarding him when he offers it to us. So there will be more in it for him for offering hush versus offering speak. And the video is about to show you that right now. Yes, good boy. We are still working on hush. I was trying to move on from rewarding the exact moment he was quiet, but he's still working on just finding the quiet moment. So I'm gonna talk about that in a second though. But going back to speak. Speak was very easy for me to catch. Usually I have to like jump around and move around for dogs to bark at me, but he actually barked with me just staring at him. So that is fine, I use that. So to do speak, all I have to do this hand signal. Good job. I'll take that for now, and he will start to vocalize. So he may be a little bit reluctant to do this because we worked on hush, but I don't mind him speaking when I actually cue it. Again, when I cue it, I don't mind you speaking. Woody, speak. Yes, good boy. Good job. Good job. Good job. And I don't mind that he is reluctant to speak. And that's actually a good thing. I like him choosing to be quiet, but when I cue it, it is okay for him to bark. Yes, good job. Good job. Kind of like a talking hand motion with your hand. Good job. Yes, good job. Really isn't much to say, but I'm going to go back to the reason why I'm doing this. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to lessen or reduce the amount of times he offers you speak, or he speaks without us cueing it. By doing this, by putting this all on cue, and really practicing stimulus control, making sure that we don't reward him when he does not, when he does it, we offer us it when we don't ask for it. It convinces him to choose something better to do. That's a good boy. I reward from that. It's really good. So a lot of on-cue training and also non-verbal training going on here. I will never reward the speak when I don't ask for it. I will always reward the hush when he gives it to me. Hope that makes sense. Good boy. Good job. I will always reward the moments he is quiet. So you're going to reward the hush way more than the speak. You only reward the speak when you cue it. But when he's quiet naturally, he's whining a little bit, this is progress. Usually he would just bark. Good job. This is huge for him. He is choosing to be quiet while I talk to the screen. So it's really good to see. But the idea is we want more offered hush, less offered speaks. Now, since I'm working on hush, I'm still going to work on me cueing it too. I want this to be a reliable cue as well. If he doesn't do it, I'm going to give up, walk away, and then we can try again. Good job. There may be an element of confusion too. I was signaling for speak. He may be getting that confused. But that's the whole point of me training him. I'm trying to make sure this is this, this is that, okay? So I started the video at a weird time. We are still in the middle of his training session. He has not learned hush that well. I'm actually doing it right now when he's still barking. Yes, good boy. Good job. because I really wanted you to see the work that goes in behind it and how you can work against his barking. Now, I highly recommend when you're practicing this, only practice this. Notice that I'm not working on anything else. I'm only working on his vocalness. If you try to work on sit, eye contact, or do any other training while he's barking, you may find yourself getting frustrated. So I highly recommend putting other training on pause and focusing on calmer Woody and Woody being quiet. This is what you need in order to continue with training. Don't fret though. A lot of dogs struggle in different areas. You know, this is not uncommon, you know. He tends to man bark whenever you're facing him. He really wants the training to happen fast and the treats to happen faster. That's a good boy. And it's really hard for, I kind of don't want to reward him right now for the offer's hush, but I can't resist that. This is a huge deal for him. If he does speak to me again, I'm going to give him that hush signal. Remember, hush is very simple. Finger to your mouth. That's it. That's it. If he continues to bark, walk away. That simple. You did a good job. You have to leave it. That's a good boy. Come here. You touch. Good boy. I'm going to try it again. I'm happy that happened. Nothing happens. I want hush to happen a little bit faster. I'm like that he's offering hush more than him giving me hush when I cue it faster. Leave it. A little frustrated right now, so I'm going to give him an easy win. Touch. Good job. You don't want to be too frustrated to where he doesn't want to learn or doesn't want to train anymore. It's not my intention. It's a good boy. I know. It's hard. It's hard to tell for you. You like to use your voice. Yes, good boy. That's it. You did it. Good boy. Good boy. Lots of rewards. Jackpot treat as I'm giving him 1, 2, 3. Also giving him a high value reward. I'm giving him cheese for this. What? We're just hanging out. I can stand and be a human without you barking at me or yelling at me. And stop staring at my tree pouch. Really important. I have my tree pouch right here. He's staring at it. I want to hide it behind my back like I was supposed to in the beginning. Trainer error right there. I'm going to step on that leash and he's trying to go by his brother. I don't want the quiet then jump. I want him to just be quiet without having to jump too. I'm only going to mark what I like. I know it's a lot. It's a good boy. I know. He's getting frustrated. I'm going to call him in a second. Yes! Good boy! Good job! Good job! Good job! Good boy! Good job! That's a good boy. Yes! Good boy! Good job! Good job! Making the rewards happen a little bit quicker. The moment he's quiet, I'm rewarding him. Yes! Good boy! Good job! Good job! That's a good boy. Good boy, I'll take that. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna call. He's getting a little tired, a little frustrated, which is hard for him. He tends to bark a lot, and this is something that he is habitual. It's ingrained. So your practice will be super, super important. Have him on a leash like this. Have your treats handy, and just wait him out. If he offers you quietness, go ahead and give him a treat for that. Meanwhile, if he starts barking, you cue the hush signal by just doing this. If he starts barking and he continues to bark, I'm sorry, ignoring this, walk away. And then come right back to him. Keep these training sessions short. It should not be 30 minutes like this session was. It should be no more than 5 minutes. This is very frustrating training. We're asking for, good boy, basically the hardest form of impulse control for Woody, which is being quiet. That's why I'm rewarding him as I talk. Thank you for letting me talk to the camera. That being said, we will still work on his hush cue. I need him to respond to this a little bit faster, as fast as he responds to this. Leave it. Good job. It's a good boy. That being said, really good job. Really good job to myself and him, of course. But I hope you guys practice. Follow everything in this video. Leave it. Good job. And if he's going towards his brother like he's doing right here, ask him to leave it. He knows leave it really well now. Use that to your advantage. There's no reason for him to go over here. That being said, you did a really good job today. Have a good day, guys. Bye.